Hi, Russell family. All right, hold on. I was going to get dizzy for 1 second. There we go. Oh. Hold on. Sorry, we're getting going here. Sorry. Okay, we're good. 1 more second. All right, sorry guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you vomit. 1 minute left in the game before us, so just getting going, sending out links, all that good stuff. So apologize if I just made you guys nauseous.
You open the top. Just hold on to the top.
This is a double A elite game being played before us. 40 seconds left. Team from Montreal versus another team from Montreal. Both play as AAA teams, but neither qualified for the AAA division in the tournament. And in 25 seconds, the Pioneer team, which is one of the powerhouses in Montreal, has punched their ticket to play in front of 15,000 people tomorrow. Here it is. So I started the stream now because there's no ice cut and the game will start just a couple of minutes after the boys take the ice. So quick celebration for these guys, and the Junior Kings will be on the ice momentarily. All right, as soon as these two teams clear the ice, Junior Kings will take the ice. They'll be the visitors today. They'll be wearing gold against Team Minnesota for their semifinal game. That'll be coming to you momentarily. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Sorry, just trying to adjust the camera a little bit here. Sorry, 1 more second. Zamboni comes out after the second period, between the second and third. All right, so welcome to those of you guys just joining us on the broadcast. Kings got here by unbelievable victory earlier this morning against the Russians. Colin Frank was the hero in overtime. Oh, I don't know if Kathy sent it. It's out? Okay. All right, here comes Team Minnesota. And Junior Kings right behind him there. Here we go, Los Angeles Junior Kings. Good crowd on hand. With warm-ups underway, now's a great time to tell you that none of this would be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. Floyd's Barbershop. They're unbelievable guys, huge contributors in helping the boys get here. So make sure you support our favorite barbershop and local hair care specialist. Violent Gentlemen, those guys made some incredible t-shirts for us, so we're very grateful for that. So support those guys whenever you see any of their products. Patriots Hockey Club, appreciate all they do for us. Sign up now for spring clinics, checking clinics, and all that good stuff there. See their website for more details. Want to give a special shout out to the female hockey players out there who will be participating in the Patriots program this spring, and the LA Lions, who are together for a watch party. We're super stoked you guys are watching that. So everybody here from Quebec says hello. So we hope you know that we're all thinking about you guys. All the love and text messages and all that stuff you guys have been sending to the boys, they've been really well received. They're really appreciative and know that you guys are all rooting for them, and we can't tell you how much that means. And last but not least, obviously want to thank the Junior Kings organization for all they've done to make this incredible experience. It's really something unique and something the boys will never forget. The Billet families are unbelievable, and you get together with these people, and not only are they the biggest Junior King fans, you feel like you've known them for years, and they take unbelievable care of the kids, and they're at every games and they're cheering louder than the parents. It's really pretty special, and you got to be here to see it. But they're wearing the jerseys, they're cheering their hearts out, and it's going to be a loud one today. Hopefully I have my voice for it because it's going to be super fun. The winner of this game punches their ticket to play in front of 15,000 people tomorrow in the Videotron. The other side of the bracket is going to be between the Middlesex Islanders and the Czech team. Middlesex got there in an overtime victory today as well. Czech team defeated the New York Rangers, who were one of the favorites. That was shocking. So we're about getting ready to get going here. 2 minutes from the puck drop. There'll be a face-off, exchange of the captain's pins, and then we'll be going here. Yeah, feel free to, chime in and send messages on the comment section. I love it. Without you guys, there's no me. So, what's up, Kauai family? Hannah Kauai, Culturama watching, California hockey fans, LA Lions, all you guys. I love it. There's the handshake. Good sportsmanship. Time to play some hockey. As I've said for the last couple days, I've been fighting an upper body injury. So I was listed as probable going into this one tonight. So I apologize for any coughing that you may hear. Trying to get through this one. All right, here we go. Tyler Schiavetti gonna take the draw. He's joined by Colin Frank and Ethan Weber. Defensively, Hunter Toms, and Kenny McElwain against Team Minnesota. 10-minute first period. It's loud in here. Here we go. Kings control the draw right away. Kenny McElwain sends that up to Colin Frank, the hero earlier. Kings controlling the half wall. Weber from the dot sends it down to Chiavetti. Chiavetti jam play, trying to get it going right away. It's loose, still loose, tucking away at it. And Minnesota covers up. Nice start for the Junior Kings. 18 seconds into this one. Good start, Chiavetti on the draw. Kings control this one too. Kenny McElwain, he's gonna jump up. Minnesota's able to escape through the neutral zone. They're gonna dump it in. Kenny McElwain plays it in the corner, and that's a souvenir. As one of the crazy billets is gonna grab that. Kings make changes. Aiden Park, he's with Frank and Fortune. Defensively, Stice and Pittner. What's up, 05 team? Thanks for all your support and giving the boys all the info they needed heading into this tourney. So glad you guys are watching. Kings through the neutral. Aiden Park gains the blue line from the top of the circle. Doesn't get through, hits a body in front. Minnesota looks to counter. That hits a skate. Aiden Park falls, but Earhart's there. Goes around one man, fights through a hook. Shot on net. Almost slips 5-hole. It's loose. Fortune, top of the circle. Just misses. Shot. Torrey Pittner. Kings are all over him. They're really going. CJ Stice, his shot doesn't get through. Torrey Pittner intercepts the breakout pass. He loses an edge though, but he regains possession and moves it forward. He's going to chip that one in deep. Kings make changes. Here comes Caffey, Morris, and Hoffman. They're going to start their ferocious forecheck. Minnesota through the neutral zone. Drake Murray helps push his man down. Nets off. And we got a stoppage of play. 8:17 to go here in the first. Murray and Born on defensively. Jackson Silverberg in net today. He was the winner in the morning affair. The goalie of record. Caffey on the draw against Gang Green and Team Minnesota. Kings are going to win this one. Drake Murray sends that up. Morris chips it up. And second effort, Murray's going to get that one out. Morris is going to pursue. Minnesota has time. Morris goes back, angles his man, sends it up. There's the interception you're looking for. Bourne from the high circle puts his man down. That kid is strong as hell. Minnesota trying to carry it through three zones. That's never good. Drake Murray sends it up. Morris, oh, he chipped it up. Second effort, he's got it up. There's Caffey, but they're going to be offsides. Kings make changes. Good opportunity there. That was inches from sending Caffey in all alone. 7:46 to go, 0-0 early in the first. Chiavetti, Frank, and Weber on now. McElwain and Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms sends it over to his D partner, McElwain. McElwain's going to send that up to hero from earlier, Colin Frank from the high circle. Shot. Hits the Minnesota goalie in the chest, but you got to like the Kings peppering Minnesota here early on. Kings outshot Russia by a sizable margin today, but they never led until actually late in the third. So hopefully the Kings can get an early goal. They've trailed in a lot of games this tournament, but have showed the resolve to storm back. Puck down in the corner now. Kings battling for possession. Colin Frank shoves his man aside, but Minnesota's going to come away with this one. Good stick there by Hunter Toms. That puck sticked away, and Ethan Weber's going to gate him back, though, and Minnesota's going to have to regroup. Minnesota gains the blue line, surrounded by gold jerseys. Centering feed, that doesn't click. Colin Frank's going to skate this out, take a look, and that's out of the zone, and I believe off a player on the bench, so Kings will make changes. Aiden Park, Patrick Fortune, and Duke Earhart come back on. Team Minnesota got here today by defeating Team Maryland in a shootout. Kings have played Maryland twice this year, defeated them both times. Torrey Pittner is going to skate that up, send it up. Kings can get there. You got a potential 2-on-1. Colin Frank. I'm sorry, that was Aiden Park. 16 and 15 mixed up. Torrey Pittner from the high point. Doesn't get through. Patty Fortune. Shot. Redirect. Duke Earhart. Doesn't click. Good opportunity there. Kings are buzzing. Minnesota from behind their own net. They're going to try and skate it out. Send it up to the wing, and they're away. Good body position there by CJ Stice, and forces Minnesota into the corner. Quebec Billets enjoy the good defensive effort there. They cheer him on. Earhart's going to send that up. Nice breakout pass. There's Aiden Park. Sends it over to Fortune. Fortune back. And that's steered aside. Fortune gets bumped. Park pressures Minnesota. They're away. Good poke check there by Pittner. Sends that back out into the neutral zone. Quentin Bourne on his man now. Torrey Pittner surveys the situation. He's got time. He'll send it back. Quentin Bourne. Puck sent up. Cappy on now. Puck's dumped in. Cappy begins his forecheck. Hoffman's on now. And Morris. Pass. Good stick there by the Kings forward. Morris and Hoffman dig away. Puck comes out. Minnesota's going to be first to arrive. Kings, nice forecheck there. Morris gets a stick on that. Sends up forward. Puck held in. Here we go. Morris comes away with it. Spins. Sends it on net. Good stick lift there. Morris right on it with Caffey. Minnesota look to counter. They're going to gain the zone. They're going to skate it out. And he's angled off the puck. Kings quickly take back. You're not going to skate it through three zones against the Junior Kings. They're too good defensively. Minnesota from the high circle, and they're going to score. It's kind of a defensive breakdown there, and forward just willed his way in. Low shot, and Minnesota's up 1-0. Might be their first shot of the game. 4:48 to go. Chiavetti back on now with Frank and Weber. Minnesota, they're away through the neutral zone. Hunter Toms takes back. Puck sent up. Colin Frank from the high circle shoots. It's loose. Rebound. Weber. And glove down by the Minnesota goalie. Shoot hard, Kings, let's go! 4:22 to go. Minnesota on top, 1-0. Kings are getting good at surrendering the first goal. They're going to want to clean that up. It's hard to play catch up in these short games. Just a 10-minute first period, 12-minute second period, and 15-minute third period. Minnesota from behind their own net. They're going to send it up. That's off of Aiden Park, and puck will come out. Pick the corners, boys! Top cheddar. 4-11, Aiden Park, Duke Earhart, Patrick Fortunon, CJ Stice, and Torrey Pittner. Minnesota in their own zone. Bunch of gold jerseys in front of them. They're able to click a couple passes together, though. Shot and glove by Jackson Silverberg. Same lines on. 3:55 to go. Minnesota up 1-0. False start. No harm, no foul. Kings control this. Patrick Fortune is going to skate this one up. He's going to dance around one man. And fights through a body. Shot on net. Doesn't get through. And Minnesota's got the angle here. But Kings maintain possession. Duke Earhart in the corner. And that one's going to squirt just out of the zone. Torrey Pittner takes over. Sends it up just out of the reach of Fortune. So Minnesota controls. And they're away through the neutral zone. Puck sent in. Minnesota looks to counter. Kings make changes. Drake Murray on. Big stick there. CJ Stice is looking to make a change, but the puck came back. He should be able to get off now. Minnesota quickly regains possession and... Oh, sorry, that's Bears in net today. My bad. I got my colorblind. Thank you for the correction. Kings make more changes. Eddie Weber, and Frank come back on. 2:51 to go. Minnesota up 1-0. Hunter Toms and... Oh, sorry, it's Drake Murray and Quentin Bourne on defensively. Puck on the half wall. Scrum. Colin Frank. Little self-chip. Here he goes. Got one man to beat. Hammers it. Misses wide. Active, lively boards behind him, though. And Minnesota's able to control. Breakout pass. Drake Murray steps up. Going to deposit that back in the zone, but into the third row. So Kings will be forced to take a draw just out of their offensive zone. Make that out of their defensive zone. 2:24 to go. Kings down a goal. Drake Murray sends that up. Controlled by Ethan Weber. He chips that in. Minnesota gets a stick on it. Tyler Schiavetti. Good stick there. Weber was covering at the point. Kings tag up. Minnesota looks to break out. And they're going to chip that on the wrong side of the red line. So that's would have been icing, but it was on net. Quentin Bourne sends that back to his D partner. Drake Murray's going to send that up to Ethan Weber. Ethan Weber to Colin Frank. Colin Frank makes a move. Minnesota does a nice job of using the body there and preventing Colin Frank. Here comes Minnesota. Minnesota. Good possession there, but nothing to show for it. Hunter Toms on now. Sends that over to Kenny McElwain. Kenny Mack going to skate that up. And out of the zone on a second effort. And it's deposited right back in. And Hunter Toms going to send that up. And there's Caffey. He's got Morris and Hoffman with him. Hoffman for support. And Morris jumps on him. Pucks through the neutral zone. And hounded. There's Hoffman. He's got Morris and Caffey. Puck sent up to Caffey. Caffey gains the blue line. Rebound. Caffey follows a shot. D pinches. Morris covers for him. He gets a stick on it. Morris looking to attack. Sends it over to Caffey. Caffey. Morris in the high slot lurking. He goes down with a hook. Kings draw a penalty. And there you go. Kings get their first man advantage. Good pressure by the third line as they held the puck in. And 33.2 seconds left. Kings send out their power play unit.
Way to work, boys. Let's go.
Shot up here, boys.
Aiden Park. He's with Fortune, Earhart, Murray, and Schiavetti. Murray walks the line, sends it over to Schiavetti. Murray on the top of the rebound. It's loose. Aiden Park hammers it. Earhart on a second chance, misses just wide. Schiavetti holds from the half wall. Puck sent in, held by Fortune. Sends it over to Murray. Schiavetti Time expiring, 5 seconds. Fortune sends it over. Earhart jam plate just misses. And that'll do it for the first 10 minutes of play. So after 10 minutes, Team Minnesota 1, LA Junior Kings 0. Kings will carry over 1:27 of man advantage as we start the second. With this little intermission, now's a good time to tell you today's broadcast brought to you by Floyd's Barbershop, Violent Gentlemen, Patriots Hockey Club, and of course we appreciate all that the LA Junior Kings have done for the group. And none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the crazy Billettes, as they are affectionately referred to. Look at them, they're showing up strong. Wearing jerseys, cheering their hearts out. It's pretty awesome. So, here we go. Winner of this one punches a ticket to play in the Videotron tomorrow in front of 15,000 people. Chance to bring back the gold. Sorry, quit bouncing around there. Here we go. Same group out. The Kings arrive first, but Minnesota's gonna come away with this one momentarily. Drake Murray fights through a hook, and he's gonna skate it up. Puck sent up to Aiden Park. Aiden Park sends it to Duke Earhart. Earhart leaves it for Park. They're set up now. Puck goes to Murray, but that bounces over his stick. Puck goes to Chiavetti. That's a little out of his reach. And Minnesota's just going to send that back. Murray's got to go back and look to get set up again. Aiden Park, he's across the blue line now on the half wall. Murray plays catch with Park. And Aiden Park regains possession. Murray, that shot's blocked, and good effort by the Minnesota penalty killer. And the Kings are down to just 35 seconds on the man advantage now. Puck sent up to Chiavetti. Chiavetti going to skate it up through the neutral zone. He's going to gain the line. And the Kings are now set up. On the half wall, Aiden Park. He's got Fortune. Kicks it up to his skate. Puck is loose. And Minnesota's going to get the clear as there's just 15 seconds left on the power play. Earhart going to skate this in from the circle. There's Fortune. A little bit of trouble there, but the Kings sort it out. Park sends it over to Earhart. It's loose. And Minnesota's going to get this back to even strength, and they got a man out of the box. Good stick there by Drake Murray, but look out here. 2-on-1. And Minnesota counters. And the Kings, just like they did this morning against Team Russia, finds themselves down 2-0. Minnesota has had nothing but counterattacks. Got them in front, 2-0, 10:20 left. And it looks like we're setting ourselves up for more dramatics. Kathy, Weber, and Frank now. He's adjusting some lines a little bit as some power play time there. That was an even strength goal as they didn't account for the man out of the box, and that led for a 2-on-1. Minnesota's got a tag up now. Kenny McElwain goes back to retrieve. He's going to fire that up, but Minnesota's going to pinch. And they're first to arrive. Kenny McElwain going to send that up. Colin Frank carries that through the neutral zone. Sends that up. There's Weber. Doesn't quite get all of that. And the puck never gets through. Minnesota looks to counter. Good stick there by Kenny McElwain, but Minnesota holds on to the puck. And player loses an edge. Kings look to quickly counter. There's Frank. He's got Kathy with him. Frank hammers that high and wide. Lively boards. Big rebound. And Minnesota's going to maintain possession here as they try and skate. Delayed penalty coming. Didn't quite see what it was for, though. So we'll see what happens here as Minnesota pulls their goalie for an extra skater with a delayed penalty. Minnesota their way through the neutral zone. And Quentin Bourne bodies his man. And hopefully it's just one call, not two, but this might be two. So Colin Frank heads to the box, and I believe Quentin Bourne's going to the box too. So big moment in the game as the Kings are going to be down 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes, just under 9 to go in the second. Wow. Big moment in this game. Minnesota has had nothing offensively except for the counterattack, but they're going to enjoy a lot of open ice here. Aiden Park with CJ Stice and Torrey Pittner now. Kings fans trying to rally their troops. Minnesota, good stick there by Aiden Park. They still hang on to it though. Minnesota from the tie circle. That pass doesn't click. Torrey Pittner tries to send that out. Minnesota holds it at the point. Good steal there, Aiden Park. He's got one man to beat with another man on him. 5-on-3. That's good penalty killing. Keep the puck 200 feet from the net. Aiden Park still on his man. And Minnesota's finally able to regain possession. 1:14 left on the 5-on-3. Minnesota, they're across. Good stick by Pittner. He's away. Aiden Park. He's at the end of his shift though. He's tired, so that's going to send Weber on. And Minnesota. That puck shot high. Minnesota. That goes off of King's body. That's Weber, but Minnesota's able to hold possession. Minnesota from the tie circle. Kenny McElwain going to send that up. That's off a Minnesota glove and out of the zone. 32 seconds still of 5-on-3 to kill. Minnesota. They gain the zone. No real shots to speak of yet. This is Weber. Going to fire this. Not out of the zone though. 8 seconds left to 5-on-3 before both men are out of the box. Shot! Big save there by Justin Bears. .704 to go in the second. Five seconds before Frank and Bourne have felt shame and are released from the sin bin. They've cleared it. That's big. Both men are out of the box, but Aiden Park trips the Minnesota player, and they're going right back to the man advantage. And Minnesota, they got the extra attacker out now. And they're looking to just kill some time and wait to enjoy another 2 minutes of power play time. Most games in Quebec so far have been relatively penalty-free, just 1 or 2 a game, but Kings have just gone to the box as a parade in 3 straight situations here. So, Kings got some more work to do. Down 2-0, 6:32 to go in the second period. There'll be an ice cut between the second and third. Park in the box. Chiavetti. He's with Frank, Pittner, and Stice. Chiavetti controls. Puck sent up. Oh, just misses Frank. And Minnesota, high circle. Colin Frank chips it forward. Not out. CJ Stice. That's not out. Minnesota from the top of the circle. Man goes down. Colin Frank on him. Puck to the half wall. CJ Stice picks his man up. He loses an edge. No call. That puck's out of the zone. Kings will make changes here. It's on net, forces the Minnesota player to play it. Puck comes back. There's CJ Stice. He's right on it. Stops, starts, sends it up off the high glass. And here's Earhart. Oh, his stick is lifted right at the moment of truth. And not quite sure why there was a whistle, but we got one. Not sure if that was a hand pass or what, but either way, Kings have 57 seconds left on the penalty kill. Weber, Earhart, Mackling, and Hunter Toms. Minnesota. They're set up at the point. D-to-D. Pass to the half wall. Minnesota controls from the high. They're at the point. Shot. Rebound. Clear. Diving effort. Kings look to pounce. And that puck doesn't get out. 22 seconds still. Kings try again the hard way. This one is out. Earhart right on his man. Kings need to get back to playing 5-on-5, rolling their lines, and get some chances here. Minnesota. They squandered a 5-on-3 for full 2 minutes, and this one's killed as well. So Kings doing a good job killing penalties. Puck intercepted by Duke Earhart. Centering feed. There's Frank, and he scores! Kings on the board with 4:23 to go. Colin Frank from Duke Earhart. Kings cut the deficit in half. Crowd's going nuts. Gotta love it. Caffey on now. That's a big goal. Big turnover there. Here goes Frank. He's got Morris and Caffey. Puck through the neutral zone. Good D there. Stand-up play. Frank sends it up. There's Morris. Sends it up to Caffey. Caffey picks it up. Shot! Big rebound. Morris jumps on it. There's Caffey. Bites to a stick check. Morris steals. There it is. Morris sends it back down to Caffey. Caffey, centering feed. That doesn't click. Puck held in momentarily by the Kings. That's Quentin. Kenny back. Kings got to get back. 2-on-2. Drake Murray. There it is. Kings up front. Puck just out of the reach of Quentin Bourne. He stays in forechecks. Caffey, good stick. Kings lift it. There's Frank. He's going to flip that in. Morris goes for a change. And the puck's out of the zone. Good shift for that group. .323 to go. Kings down a goal. 2-1.
Come on, boys! Get it going!
Aiden Park. He's with Hoffman and Earhart. CJ Stice. Nice spin, sends it to Pittner. Pittner up the wall. And Aiden Park. Oh, just loses the handle, but second effort because he's super strong, gets it back. Park from the high circle. Just misses White. There's Hoffman. And that puck's out of the zone. Aiden Park regains possession. Skates around one Minnesota player. Oh, and it's so loud in here, you could barely hear the whistle as Earhart had just gone offside. But good opportunity for that group. Chiavetti comes on now. We'll center Weber and Fortune. Hunter Toms and Kenny Mackling now. Just outside the Kings' offensive zone. Scrum. Minnesota controls. They're going to skate it up and just quickly give it right back to the Kings. Kings send it up and golf it out of play. Chiavetti on the draw. Minnesota's going to take control of this one. Hunter Toms, wow, he's got a stick around his waist. No call, Minnesota controls. Kings take back though, momentarily. Puck's out of the zone, Minnesota goes back to retrieve. Kings families start from the billet families, I guess they're all family. Start the Go Kings Go chant. And the Kings send over Frank, Park, and Earhart. $2:19 to go here. Second period. Kings down a goal. Park on the draw. You got to think he's going to get loose momentarily. He's been corralled for too long today. Minnesota. Sorry. There we go. Puck in the corner. Kings control. That's Drake Murray. Sends it up to Park. Puck sent in. Colin Frank going to be first. Centering attempt goes off a Minnesota player. Duke Earhart gets a little bit of a body on it. Minnesota is able to send that up, but right to the point. Oh, just eludes Park, but Park seals the wall there. And he's going to skate it. Nice little drop pass there for Bourne. Bourne, nice circle. Fights through a body, and Kings are going on the power play. Big moment here. 1:25 to go in the second period. Kings looking to get the equalizer. All right. Caffey, Bourne, Weber, Frank, and McElwain here. Kings control this draw. Bourne spins away. Puck goes to the point. Colin Frank. Oh, cross-ice pass. Connects. Quentin Bourne fights through a little bit of a hold. D-to-D pass. Colin Frank. That just misses. Oh, Caffey on the redirect. Quentin Bourne trying to load up. Can't quite do it. Oh, that pass goes off of Kenny Mack's stick. Kings have to regroup. Down to 49 seconds left in the period before the Kings go into the locker room here. Puck. Kenny Mack. Quentin Bourne. Colin Frank. Shot. And that goes off a body in front. And it's going to allow Minnesota a chance to clear it, and they do. Glove down by Kenny McElwain. Got a man right on him, and he sends it over to Quentin Bourne. 25 seconds left. Minnesota doing a good job of pressuring the Kings as they got 3 gold jerseys around them, and they're going to come away with it. But good second effort by Colin Frank. And Quentin Bourne, dying seconds of the second period from the half wall, spins. Sends it over. There's Caffey. 3 seconds left. Drake Murray shoots. Scores! He scores just as time expires in the second period. Power play goal. And it's going to count. Oh my goodness. What a shot. It's 2-2 going into the locker room after 22 minutes of action. Junior Kings have stormed back to even the game. Holy Toledo! What a shot! I think they're actually reviewing this. They waved it off. I'm sorry, they waved it in. It's a goal. Kings fans going nuts. We're all locked up after 22 minutes. Drake Murray in the waning seconds puts the puck in the net right as the buzzer goes off, and it's 2-2. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 10.5 minutes.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You saw that in the last game.
Good one, Donna.
What do you think, Martin?
Do you need anything?
So, since we're at intermission, I want to show you guys something. This is like really, really cool. So, if you look around, look at all the jerseys being worn. Hershuk, Bourne, Stice, all kinds, right? Those are all billet families wearing jerseys of kids who are not theirs. It's unbelievable the support these people have for this organization and this team. They're everywhere, and I'm telling you, they cheer harder than even the parents. Very few of the billet families have voices left. They've been cheering so hard this week. It is truly, truly something special. So anyway, thought you guys would enjoy that. It's pretty neat. Who? Stickneys? What's up, Stickneys? Glad you're tuning in. We love it. Yep, the same families year after year take the kids from this team. There's going to be a little bit of a turnover next year as some of these families have been doing this for 17 years, going back to LA Select. To who? I did. I gave a shout out to the LA Lions. What's up, LA Lions? Hope you guys are enjoying this one. Yep, so a lot of the billet families have been doing this for 17 years. You go into their homes and they have Junior King walls with pictures of their past kids who stayed with them and have become part of their families. And some stay in touch, and they feel like proud parents watching them go on to play later and all that good stuff. And they have a rich history. You sit and have a glass of wine with some of these people, and they can tell you about hockey from years ago and all the different experiences, the triumphs, the heartbreaks, and the funny stories in between. It's really pretty neat. Danielle! Danielle! All right, I'm going to introduce you to the billet captain. This is Danielle DeRosa. Without her, none of this stuff would be possible. She's been doing this for 17 years. Danielle, say hi to everybody. Listen. Do you hear her voice? She has no voice. How much do you enjoy this week? So she's been doing this for 17 years. She's opened her home to amazing people. She's absolutely created a community among the people that she has gathered to be the billet families. And I just wanted to bring her up because without her, none of this would be possible. This is going to be her last year doing it. Hopefully the Junior Kings will make some calls and try to persuade her to stay, but she's going to come, she's going to see the games, but she may not be billeting, but for 17 years she's been the liaison here in Quebec and has been unbelievable. So we'll go ahead and, there it is. So thank you for coming up, Danielle. We appreciate everything that you've done. She has a special place in my heart. She's taking care of Oliver this week, and I don't even talk to the kid anymore. He's having so much fun. He acts like he lives at their house. It's pretty terrific. They've had a ton of fun. Oliver's jumped off her roof into the snow. He falls out of their bed. It's been all kinds of fun shenanigans. They play spoons like crazy, and something he'll never forget. So deeply grateful for her in particular and all the other billet families. All right, we got 2.5 minutes before we get going. Since we got such a big audience, I want to go ahead and thank the Junior Kings organization again for all they've done to get the boys here. Without them and the LA Kings, this wouldn't be possible. It's really pretty neat. They'll never forget this. I also want to thank Floyd's Barbershop. They were incredibly generous. Just absolutely went over and beyond the call of duty to help us out. So Tom, Floyd's, all the brothers there, the whole organization, thank you for what you've done for us. Violent Gentlemen through Coach Beebe, that connection helped sell t-shirts. Those were killer. Really, really neat. And last but not least, Patriots Hockey Club. Sign up now for spring clinics, checking clinics, scrimmages, and also now Patriots girls hockey, which is pretty awesome. So make sure you go online and sign. Oh, heartbreaker. Just found out our buddies over at the Vegas Golden Knights lost in a heartbreaker, so that's unfortunate. They had a heck of a run going, and unfortunately their journey has come to an end. Kings, however, getting ready to take the ice again. Minute 5. You're just joining us. They have seized all the momentum and went down 2, but they have stormed back, and in the dying seconds, they got the equalizers. Drake Murray put the puck in the net just as time expired and sent the crowd into an uproar. Kings need to carry that momentum over to the longest period of the tournament, which is 15 minutes, the third period, and seize control. Third period's been their best. Referees are on the ice. Team Minnesota looking to get back on the surface. Kings have controlled play. Minnesota has had very, very few shots. Kings have absolutely dominated possession. And shot clock is, I got to imagine it's 3 to 4 to 1 right now. But Minnesota has got their 2 goals on quick counterattacks. One came right after a power play. The man snuck out of the box. And the other one just on a little bit of a defensive breakdown. But that's all moot as we are all square with 15 minutes left. And here come the LA Junior Kings. Team who scores more goals in this period punches their ticket to play in front of 15,000 people tomorrow in the Videotron for the gold. Here they are. All right, Kings will start out with Chiavetti, Weber, and Frank. Kings are fired up. They have the momentum. Let's see if they can carry it through into the third. Chiavetti on the draw. Puck's a little sticky. Minnesota controls. Puck sent in. Bears. Funky bounce off the lively boards here. Minnesota controls. They're set up in the King zone now. 2-on-1 down low. Shot just misses. Minnesota coming out hot. Look out. Shot. Good save there by Bears. Tyler Chiavetti bodies his man. Kenny Macklin goes over to help on the soft ice. Weber's going to chip that out. Here goes Colin Frank. He's got one man to beat. Shot. That goes high off the high glass. Weber holds in defensively. Murray jumps on. Yes, Bears has been in the whole game. Minnesota's going to dump that one. Kings go back. That's Murray. Murray's going to skate it up. Loses an edge. Gets right back up. Sends it forward. On the wrong side of the red line, though, so that'll be icing. So the Kings will have a defensive zone draw as they send over Park, Earhart, and Fortune. Defensively, Murray and Bourne. 13:51, 2-2 game. Hayden Park wins this one. Forward. Minnesota regains possession, though. They're going to send it back. Drake Murray and Quentin Bourne look to begin a breakout. That puck's out of the zone, but it's going to go all the way down for icing, so we'll do it again. All right.
Junior Kings 2000 on the 18th and 04.
All right. So we got special guests in the house. I love it. The Brockman grandparents. So they're here. I don't know where they traveled from, but we love it. More fans, the better. CJ Stice sends out forward, and the puck slides over to Pittner. Aiden Park, 3-on-2. He's got Earhart and Fortune with him. Fortune sends it back to Park. Park shoots. Saved by the Minnesota goalie. From the half wall, Aiden Park. And that goes into the netting. Kings stay the same. 13-16 left in the third. All square. Earhart goes into the behind the net. Minnesota's going to come away with this sticky puck. And Minnesota's away. Good stick there by Pittner as he hammers that off the half wall and puts his man down. Kings come away with this. Murray. Sorry, I meant Fortune there. CJ Stice, he's got time. Gonna send that up on a breakout pass through the middle. Aiden Park sends it up to Earhart. Kings make changes. Caffey jumps on. Shot! That just misses wide. And Morris almost gets a stick on that one. And the puck sent in. And Kings pressure. They put their man down. Puck sent up, but not out. Murray has got body position on this one, though. Gonna send that one up. That hits Morris's stick. That's out. And Minnesota goes back to retrieve. Hoffman begins his forecheck. And Caffey jumps up, just eludes his stick, but that's going to be icing. And there's the icing call. Kings make changes. .12:02 to go here in the third period. Coach Beebe asking the official about something. We'll put some time back on the clock as it now says 12:04. Okay, a couple of seconds had run off there, so Coach Beebe, watchful eye, gets a couple seconds back. Chiavetti on the draw. Frank and Weber. McElwain and Hunter Toms defensively. Hope you can hear that at home. It's loud. Minnesota gonna gain possession here. Send it up off the half wall. Kings are forced to retreat. Minnesota from the top of the circle. Blockered away by Bears. Weber pounds out forward. And that was played with a high stick. Hunter Toms takes over though, so high stick's eliminated. That puck's out of the zone, and unfortunately it's gonna go all the way down for icing. So the Kings will have a defensive zone drop here. Kings make changes. Park, Fortune, Earhart come on. Park on the draw. Minnesota's going to win this one. Puck sent down low. Patrick Fortune sends it up through the middle. Shot. Misses well wide. Hunter Toms sends that up. That's off the stick of Fortune. Back in the zone. Minnesota from the half wall. Comes through the middle. And Minnesota holds it in momentarily. Minnesota from the top of the circle. Good save there by Bears. Look out. Kings getting in the way of that one, though. Oh, almost stolen by Fortune. Aiden Park takes back. Makes a move. Cuts through the middle. Fortune back to Earhart. Earhart shoots. And that just goes high. Puck sent down low by Hunter Toms. Chiavetti jumps on. Pittner. Shot. Rebound. Oh, wow. Good opportunity there. Torrey Pittner's going to hold the line. He goes down. And Weber makes a move. Sends that over to Chiavetti. Chiavetti on the top of the circle. Skates it up. Shot. And the puck's out of the zone. Kings a little trouble through neutral zone, but there's Chiavetti. Fights through hook. Murray and Bourne jump on now. Minnesota takes back. Good stand-up play there by Bourne. Weber sends that forward. Chiavetti pursues. Morris on now. Puck sent up. And Bears are going to leave that for Murray. Kings dig away. And there's Colin Frank. He's going to chip that forward. He's got Morris with him in the high slot. Shot. And just eludes Morris, who's going to the net hard. Kings send it back into the zone. Nolan Caffey's on now. Puck sent up. And, oh, Morris steals it. Sends it back. And Minnesota's forced to just send it back out. Puck goes up to Hoffman. Hoffman gains the line. Sends it over to Caffey. Hoffman shoots. Low shot. Hoffman bodied. Caffey goes over to help. Morris lurking. And Morris gets a body on that, but it's going to gain enough possession to just deposit out of zone. Good shift for that group. Puck sent up through the middle. And Morris going to go in and forecheck. Whoa, dude. Get the fuck off the ice. Yeah, good kids, dude. Yeah, be respectful, dude. Be respectful. All right. So Hoffman in the box for the trip. 8:17 to go. Kings will clear this one. Minnesota on the man advantage. Two game, 7:50 to go. Minnesota. Aiden Park. Aiden Park, short-handed. Puck's out. CJ Stice sends it over. Puck's hammered in by Torrey Pittner. Puck sent up. Colin Frank, shot, he scores! Kings on top! 3-2! Big goal for the Kings. Colin Frank continues to be the hero. And no goal bigger than that. Short-handed, 3-2 Kings. All the momentum now.
Go, Kings, go! Go, Kings, go!
Shot, saved by Bears. Bodied, plot, and there you go. 6:59 to go. Hoffman still with Hoffman with 42 seconds left. Minnesota's going to control this draw. Shot, good D there. Kings are going to clear. Caffey pursues Aiden Park. Minnesota, they're in the zone. Look out back door. Minnesota trying to jam it. And the Kings get the clear. Patrick Fortune jumps on and steals. Drake Murray hesitates, self-chip, and he's going to get that deep. Kings back to even strength. Chiavetti on. Jam play. Park, he stole the puck. Sends it to Fortune. Fortune from the half wall. Jumps into the corner. Fights through a body. No call. Minnesota looking to counter. Park puts his man down. No call there. And Drake Murray sends it ahead. Park chops that forward. Chiavetti sends that to Fortune. Fortune gets the body. Nice job there. Sends it over to Chiavetti. 5:35 to go. Earhart's gonna pick this one off. Shot, loose. Second chance, they're digging away at it. And Minnesota's able to corral it. 5:26 to go. Kings on top by a goal. Chiavetti, Earhart, and Frank on now. Crowd fired up. Kings win this draw. Kenny McElwain shoots. Minnesota gets a stick on it, never gets through. Minnesota through the neutral zone. Kenny McElwain steps up, eliminates that rush. Delayed offsides here. Kings got to tag up. They do. And Minnesota's going to skate through a couple of zones. Minnesota shot. It's loose. No goal. As Bears was knocked into the net, they immediately wave it off. And with 4:58 to go, Kings remain with a 1-goal lead. You can see Bears was driven into the back post. So I think they're talking about goalie interference here, but 4:58, Kings up 3-2. A bit of a conversation here. Colin Frank got the goal to put the kids ahead, shorthanded. No penalty, puck outside, no goal. 4:58 to go. Kings up 3-2. Cappy with Earhart and Park. Park gets a skate on that, sends it forward. CJ Stice sends that up. Cappy pursues. Gets a skate on that. Minnesota counters. They're out through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Torrey Pittner. Aiden Park. Earhart slides out forward. He's got Cappy. Cappy chips that ahead. Just out of the reach. Aiden Park. Minnesota takes back. They're going to skate it up. Good play by Earhart to play the body. And that puck comes in. Kings need to tag up those. They are offsides. Chiavetti on now with Frank and Weber. Minnesota asking for a call. None coming. Offsides there. And there's the whistle. 3:59 to go. Kings up 3-2. Puck sent ahead by Minnesota. They regain possession in the defensive zone. Aiden Park. He's going to skate it up. He's got Weber and Chiavetti. Puck sent to Weber. Weber doesn't click with Chiavetti. Weber takes back. Minnesota regains possession, and they're going to chip it forward. Quentin Bourne delays, sends it over to Murray. Murray moves it up. There's Frank. They're offsides, though, and that'll cause a whistle. 3-2 Kings. 319. Kings up 3-2. Park, Fortune, Earhart. Hunter Tom sends it over to Kenny McElwain. McElwain sends it up, just out of the reach of Earhart. Kings are able to hold the line momentarily, but that's bumped forward by Minnesota, and the Kings are going to have to regain. 3:05 to go here. Kings up by a goal. Puck sent in by McElwain. Minnesota, they're going to skate it up. Minnesota. Centering feed. That doesn't click. It's out of the zone. We're on goalie watch now. 2:40 to go. Puck sent up. Minnesota on the counterattack. Kings changing defensively. Look out here. Puck goes to the half wall. Kings got it sorted. And Earhart's going to chip that forward. And it's out. Earhart carries into the zone. He gets tripped. No call. Weber pursues. Bodies flying everywhere. Colin Frank. He's on his man. Minnesota goalie looking to the net. Looking at his bench. 145. CJ Stice. Gonna chip that forward. Puck's in the Minnesota zone now. Puck sent up. Minnesota carries it across. Puck sent up. Minnesota holds. It's an empty net. 1:19 to go. Kings looking to finish it off. Cappy chips this forward. Minnesota takes back. Cappy pursues. And that's out of the zone. Minnesota with the extra attacker. We're down to a minute. Aiden Park chips it forward. There's Colin Frank. And he golfs that high. And 59.5 to go. Kings looking to punch their ticket to the championship game tomorrow. They can hold on. Minnesota calls time.
I'm like,
59.5 to go. Goalie is pulled. Extra attacker for Minnesota. Last minute assignment for the Kings. They're going to send out Park, Weber, Bourne, Earhart, and Murray. Big face-off here. Kings have dominated play all day. Puck out of the zone. Smart play by Park. Just goes forward with it. And that's going to burn time. Earhart on the forecheck. Minnesota skates that one in. Half wall scrum. Bunch of gold jerseys. We're down to 40 seconds. Minnesota holds the blue line. Quentin Bourne kicks it forward. Half wall scrum. We're down to 32 seconds. Go Kings, go chants rain through the building. 25 seconds. Puck's not out. There it is. Weber chips out forward. Earhart pursues. Minnesota, one last gasp. 15 seconds. They send it forward. Drake Murray. Aiden Park chips that out of the zone. 5 seconds. 4. championship game here in Quebec. They'll play in front of 15,000 people tomorrow for the title that only one California team has ever won. They've done it. Unfortunately, there will be no broadcast from me tomorrow. If you want to watch that one, you got to subscribe to the Quebec pay-per-view site. You can find that one at peeweelive.com because they're not going to allow me to do it. So that'll be in the Videotron tomorrow. Kings are going to have to rebook travel plans as they were expecting to fly back tomorrow, but that's clearly extended. It'll be 3 o'clock tomorrow from the Videotron. That's Eastern. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed it. And wish the boys good luck tomorrow as they'll play for the championship.